Hi, welcome back, Headers and White Letters. My name is Jeremy. We're going to go through the build out of my 60 by 80 here, so if you'd like to see all that, follow along. All right, welcome back, Headers and White Letters. We're going to do the first showing of the new building. We just moved a couple weeks ago. It's 60 foot wide, 80 foot long, 18 foot tall. So should have plenty of room here. We got 200 amp service, so plenty of power. This is the bathroom that they had, is already stubbed out. We bought all this, it was already here. So in the corner over there, we're gonna put a toilet, a urinal on that wall, and a sink on this wall. We're gonna fill this in. It was gonna be a shower, filling that in, and I'll be able to put a little desk and file cabinets and stuff here to keep track of everything. We've got two 16 by 16 doors in the front. The light's messing with my camera. Two 16 by 16 doors in the front, insulated. We're getting spray foam done next week. So they're gonna spray foam the roof and the walls. I got another walk-in door back there, and then a smaller door here on the side that goes out to the land. So we're gonna have two lifts. I have my Wildfire that I have now, and then I'm gonna buy a 2-post lift. So if you guys know of a good wide and tall lift, we're gonna put it in here on the other side. And then I'm gonna put in 2 more rows of lights. This is pretty bright. The guy was a semi driver, so we had a full truck and trailer in here, and there was still room to work, which is crazy because you know how big those are. So just can't believe my old shop was 30 by 50, and it had a lot of room in it, but you can only fit 2 or 3 cars. And if you're working on something or waiting on parts, which parts have been crazy lately, so we gonna get this done and get it all spray foam next week. And then I'm going to put OSB on the walls up to 12 feet, and I'm going to spray everything. Get it at probably a gray, something that looks good. And then we'll come in and start setting everything up. So we'll get back with another video next week. Thanks. All right, day 1 in the books. They got this whole side done, 80 feet. They got all the ceiling done over here. They got the back all done, halfway across. I'll come back in the morning about 5:30 or 6 and finish up. Get the ceiling done, this much of it. And they've got tops of the walls above the bathroom and stuff, and then they've got this whole top section. That's it. So they should go pretty quick because they put all the plastic and everything down today. So we'll get another video tomorrow when they get done. All right, day 2 in the books, all done. And lights are killing my camera. So got 6 inches on the ceiling. Supposed to be 4 inches on the walls, but these are 6 by 6s. They're almost flush, so I won't complain about that. They did an awesome job. Cleaned up. I had them leave the plastic because I'm going to paint and stuff, so I don't have to worry about cleaning all that up. They cleaned up all their mess. Very respectful guys. I'll put a link down in the description of who they were. They were definitely priced right, so got it all done now. It's quiet in here, so we'll see you once we come back. All right, calling it quits for today. I got to work the next couple days. So I've got let's see. I've got the end wall done on the bathroom. Got the insulation up on top and the plywood. I got to cut that one. So I got 2 pieces put up there. I got 2 pieces or 3 pieces on this wall for OSB. I got that one measured out and this one measured out, and then the one here on the end. I'm only doing the outside for now because the plumbers are coming Wednesday. So that way they can do what they need to do, and then I'll come back and finish the inside. I had to build this little temporary wall for them to run the water line up through. We're gonna put a valve. I gotta put one more board in, but I want to give them room. That way they could do what they need to do. But we got the extra insulation we had from the old shop. and put it back up and staple it. And then once they get done running everything for the HVAC and the water lines, then we'll come back and we'll put something on the inside of the roof. So we'll see you in a couple days. All right, finishing up here on Friday before I got to head back to work. We got all these pieces cut. We just got to put them in. I was trying to leave it open for the fan till we got done. We got all it insulated. They got the the cutouts and everything for the sinks going to here. Hot water heater. This is for my upstairs. The AC's upstairs. Then this is going to be where the urinal's at. So we got disconnect up here and then a drain. And we'll have the toilet over here. So got a few more walls to do, but I got enough they can do that tomorrow. So it's definitely coming along, and it's definitely warmer here now that it's insulated, so I don't have to worry about the water too much. They got the water ran in and across from outside and then down. I got a spigot, that way I can have water outside, but I can shut it off in here. So should work good. All right, still chugging along. We got the big wall done. Got all the pieces up, 18-foot, 80-foot wall. Got the back wall done. It's 60-foot by 18. Got this wall done to right above the door. Right above the garage door over there. A couple pieces to trim around and stuff, so not too bad. Guys coming tomorrow to finish the AC, the plenum and stuff on it. We've got a couple pieces up top to do above the bathroom. And then over here, I've still got to run my second power for my 2 more rows of lights and my fan. So I got this to do last. Get that knocked out tomorrow. And then I've got 6 more pieces to put up here. We get that front little piece done there. So 2 more rows of lights. I got a row going right here, even with that fan, and then another fan up here, and the same thing over there. So I'll have 12 more lights, or no, 10 more lights and 4 fans total. So should be pretty good. And then we got the paint today. We got it picked up today. Got primer and paint, which was more than some cars I bought, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right, we'll get back with you when we get knocked out. All right, it's the next day. We got I got 1 coat of gray on. Actually looks pretty good. When it was drying, I was noticing some stripes from the primer under it, but lights are messing with me, but actually looks pretty good. Still a little wet up there, looks like. I'm trying to get a second coat on today so I can be done with this. So tomorrow, get 2 more days off, I can start putting things where they go and get the last row of lights up. So it looks pretty good. A few spots down here still wet, but this is the last done. But got her all the way up. Letting the lift charge a little bit. So, all right, let's get a second coat on. Well, we got the second coat on. All done. Looks really good. Tomorrow we can clean up, do the electrical, put all the covers back on, and get everything moved out of the way so we can do the last row of lights. But camera doesn't do it justice. It's a pretty good gray. So it's 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of paint. If you're going to primer the OSB, make sure you primer it really good, because I think it soaks up less paint, but it's also really thick. So got all the way back to that door. So the rest of it we got to tape off over the AC and all that, but it's coming together. All right, another update. We got all the pieces up in the bathroom except for a few. Let's see, move you guys back. There we go. So we got one little spot here and one spot over the window, under the window there and above the door. We'll get a door ordered this week. We got this left to paint. We're gonna do that this week. I gotta go to work for a couple days. Got a lot done this weekend. I got 4 days off, so I got all the painting done all the way out here. So all the way around to that door, and then I've got this little spot left, and above the bathroom and the bathroom itself. So we got things moved around, getting cleaned up a little bit. And I'm going through every tote box before I start working, because if I don't, I never will. So we're moving things around. I've got this stuff's back here. My welder stuff is temporary. I think I'm gonna put that in the middle and put some shelves over here, but we got all the toolboxes lined up. I got a big 20 or I guess 40-foot long shelf. And then we'll have a 2-post lift over here once that comes in. And then we got our 4-post set up. And then I've got all the shelves set up over here. Once I go through all the totes, I can put it over here. And then here's my old one that keeps my motors down here. All transmissions on the second row. I keep radiators and windshields on the third row. That way it keeps them off the floor and less chance of getting broke. So we'll have another one at the end of this week, and then we'll put all these together and put them on YouTube when we get them done. But we're getting close. We've got another row of lights to put up, but now we actually got some room. We can do some stuff. So thanks for watching. Got stuff sit on the outside so I can get the lights and everything done. I got the last row of lights up now. Just move the lift out of the way so I can get that row wired. Got all the way done. Everything's painted. Gotta wire in some stuff and be ready to get to work. Well, pretty productive first day off. I got 3 more to go. I got all the fans up. They were already up. I guess I got them all wired. I got this row of lights here wired, and this row of lights here wired. The other ones were already there. This one's over there. So all those are wired, so it's really bright in here. We get everything moved. I got some welding curtains because I'm going to have my 2-post lift over here, my cutting and grinding area here, and my 4-post lift over here. So probably put 2 on there or 1 on the end. I'm not sure yet. Got those put together. Actually pretty good. They're, I think, from Vevor. Actually better than I thought. I got my little grinder sander put together. So in this area here where this stuff is, I'm gonna have my welding table, my welders. I'm gonna bring power down from the ceiling and hook it into the wall or hook it in the ground. That way we can, once it's set, I gotta get the lift in first. So probably just have to run some cords for now, and then we got all that stuff over there to go through. But I got 3 days, so hopefully by Monday, we're actually ready to bring a car in, and Lord knows we've got plenty out there. All right, 4 days off. We made a pretty good pile of trash. We just filled up the dumpsters, so we just got another dumpster full. I got all the plastic and stuff from the spray foam and from the painting out of here. Caitlin swept all this up. We've got a few odds and ends sitting against the wall because I don't know where they're going to quite go yet. Got all the stuff moved around. I got to build one more 8-foot table. It's going to go back there underneath that whiteboard. I got my screens put up for my welding area. I'm going to have a 2-post lift where I'm standing. Just waiting on it to come in. My wife put up all the stuff in my cabinets, the oil and stuff. Got all the tools set up. Got some banners and things to do. But we got the welding fabrication area over here. Got all the welders, plasma cutters and everything. I got waiting on wheels for that table. And we'll finish up the lift. We got all the tools set out here. We did 25 boxes and 27 totes. So we got everything labeled. That way you can tell what's what. Got the lift moved out of the way. So we've got all the parts I bought already for different projects over here. That way they're all together, easy to find. So we're getting there. Hopefully a couple more days off, I can get this cleared out and we'll be able to really start doing cars. I'm going to hopefully go duct tape drags. I need to get going. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Well, that didn't last long. We got Cat's K10 in here. This is in the house garage. My 70 F100 you haven't seen yet. We got the Trans Am up on the lift, getting ready to work on it. And we got the mowers and the four-wheeler in here. So still got plenty of room. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, welcome back. We'll do a final walkthrough. I did this once before, but I didn't have any sound, so we're gonna redo it again. So some stuff's probably been done since the last video. Got the bathroom all done, some things up on the wall. At least, you know, looks a little better than being all bare. Got a little desk here. Still got to get a chair, but I don't really use this too much yet. It is nice to put papers in there so they don't end up all over the shop and you forget what you bought for what. Trans Am's off the lift. I was trying to go duct tape drags. I ran into some frame rail delete issues because there wasn't any. So trying to get them on order, which they don't make. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that next. We got the 70 F100 over there. Cat's K10, we're doing a video on it now. Trying to get it done out of here so she can be driving that. She got the bed done and she's getting a rubber floor mat. There's some behind the scenes for you. So we got all the lights up, all the fans up. So we've definitely got plenty of light. We got the 2-post lift in, the Challenger 12,000 pound lift. It's a fast raise and it's got 3-position arms, which they usually just have 2. But it works pretty good. It's really wide. I bring my Super Duty in here. There's plenty of room. Got to clean up some of this stuff, figure out where to go. I like leaving the tables out so we can put stuff on it when we're doing different projects, but I also don't like them in the way, so I don't know what we're going to do. I still got to build a table back here. I just haven't had time to stop. This is all the stuff for next projects. And then I've got all the tools and things back here. Got some more banners up on the wall. I need some more, so if you have any, send them my way. Only cool ones. Just kidding. We got our bolt bin selection back here. Has been pretty good. We're going through, like I said, we're doing Caitlin's 85 K10 or 83 K10 right now, so we're gonna doing some LS stuff. Gonna get some wiring out. We got the Wildfire 4-post in, which we've been using quite a bit of. I really like that. So we got the AC and the heat and everything all done. And there's a little more things on the wall out here to make it look a little bit better. So we got quite a bit of room we can hang stuff, but so as always, like, subscribe, and thanks for coming by. We'll see you guys on the next one.